A game board, a giant top hat, and a guy feigning disappointment behind bars? If it looks like the game of Monopoly has come to life, you're kinda right. This is Macomb, Illinois, which just transformed its entire historic courthouse square into what it's calling the world's largest Monopoly board of its kind. I say of its kind because this isn't exactly Monopoly proper. It's called Macombopoly, in the vein of one of those unlicensed city-themed knockoffs that gift shops can't seem to get enough of. A couple hundred people turned out for the giant game's grand unveiling in early May, with plenty of fanfare on display, which means the game must clearly be in its early innings, as giant fights over bad deals don't appear to be breaking out quite yet. Indeed, everyone who's anyone was there. Mr. Macombopoly, a quality Abraham Lincoln impersonator, and even Erin Anderson, the great-great-grandniece of Lizzie Magie, the creator of the game that became Monopoly.
It's important, I think, that she gets the credit for what she's done and she's recognized for being a woman ahead of her time.
Macomb, Illinois is where Lizzie was from, and in the early 1900s, she came up with the Landlord's Game. Designed, as explained by the New York Times, as a protest against monopolists like John D. Rockefeller, with one anti-monopolistic set of rules that helped share in prosperity when wealth was created, and one monopolistic set of rules that encouraged the formation of monopolies that would destroy competition. That soul and prosperity-crushing version of the game would go on to become not just an ethos for the modern underlying economic structure of the United States, but serve as the foundation of the Parker Brothers Monopoly game we all know and love after they acquired Lizzie's patents. Indeed, there's even a statue of Lizzie on site, holding a hybrid board of both the commercial Monopoly game and her cautionary capitalist tale.
It's remarkable that, back in 1903, when this was invented, nobody could have guessed that today would be standing here doing something like this 120 years later.
That's the head of the local tourist bureau and the mastermind behind Macombopoly, which is effectively an app-powered scavenger hunt trivia type thing. Now, that's not exactly how traditional Monopoly works. It's usually an exercise in obstructing others from being able to acquire the properties they need to make the game progress until you upset your sister-in-law and you end up quitting so you can scroll on your phone alone in a different room. But nevertheless, the guy behind this project told local public radio that they're still working to get this whole downtown project officially declared to be the world's largest Monopoly board. Now, Guinness's official honor of the largest board game, Monopoly, permanent, goes to Monopoly in the Park in San Jose, California, a 930 square foot permanent installation near the Children's Discovery Center that, as of press time, is a little busy. Guinness's official largest Monopoly board, not so permanent, goes to this one in the Netherlands, at about 9,600 square feet. But Macombopoly, again, it goes around this entire damn town square, and at 1,000 feet per side, we're looking at 1,000,000 square feet here. Illinois' deputy director of tourism here says the land of Lincoln saw 111 million visitors last year. But an attraction like this could help bring more visitors to places like Macomb, taking some of the pressure off the Harry Masato golf course, which as of last year, Dr. Mohammed Shamsudoa found to have had excellent greens in spite of still needing some maintenance on a rainy day.
If you look at breaking that down, about 54 million of those visitors went to Chicago. So that's over 61 million visitors that are traveling to the rest of the state.
The team behind this project plans to continue rolling out more features to Macombopoly, and it's available to play 24/7, 365. Though you will need to get their app and be there in person. It wouldn't let me play because I live in New York and it wants me to get off the couch. Seems kind of rude, but then again, not as rude as refusing to trade me St. Charles Place for Atlantic Avenue. I don't even have States Avenue yet. I'm just trying to get the game. You know what? Forget it.